Well, joining us is Abby St. John for the entertainment panel. Abby, out on Disney Plus now is the very highly waited, long-awaited rather, WandaVision, which you've already had the chance to watch a few of the episodes that are out now. Lots of mixed reviews from critics, but I'm personally curious to know what you thought of that series. It's different for, Marvel, because it's their very first TV series with big major MCU characters. So just what's your thoughts so far on WandaVision?
Well, the first two episodes have been dropped on Disney Plus, and so I decided to watch them before doing this panel, and I really enjoyed it. It was very, very different from any Marvel movie that you've seen. So keep that in mind when you watch it. I think that's the biggest thing. It is not the same. They take a 50s style sitcom, black and white at the beginning, and you really see that they go for that classic traditional 50s style, 60s style sitcom. So you have to keep that in mind when you watch it. Not a ton of things have happened so far. It's just Wanda and Vision getting settled in their new suburb, and trying to act like normal human beings, even though we all know that they're not. So far it's been very good. It has a lot of comedy elements to it, which I really liked. And again, it's so unique and such a different concept, such a different take on a superhero storyline that I think everyone who's a fan of Marvel should really enjoy.
Yeah, and interesting to see how it plays into down the road. I know more episodes are expected to be released later on, and now, of course, they did say it is going to connect towards, Doctor Strange 2 and even Spider-Man 3, which come out later this year, as well as heading into next year with Doctor Strange 2. Speaking of Spider-Man, Tom Holland, of course, has taken a much more dramatic turn. We did see that in his latest Netflix movie, but now he's teaming up with the Russo brothers again, which they're calling this performance in the movie Cherry, which the trailer dropped not too long ago, about a man suffering from PTSD, a war veteran coming back, and who of course turns to a life of crime and drugs there. It's obviously a much different take for Holland, who we're so used to seeing as that quirky Peter Parker. So Abby, just what do you take away from that trailer of Tom Holland there?
Yeah, the trailer was fantastic. It's really gearing, it really shows that this is going to be a fantastic movie. And of course, the Russo brothers, everyone knows that they're fantastic, just by Marvel itself. But that, like you said, this is a very, very different movie than Marvel. It is based on a novel by Nico Walker called Cherry, and which is loosely based on his life. And like you said, it's a young man who Tom Holland plays, enlisting in the army, and then going down a life of very big struggles. He has undiagnosed PTSD, which turns into him becoming a drug addict, and then his relationship with the love of his life, Emily, falls apart. Then he starts robbing banks so that he can feed his addiction. The Russo brothers, they said that this is a perfect movie to put out there, because it's it hits so close to home with the opioid crisis that is currently happening all across the world, but especially down in the United States. And it also touches on PTSD with soldiers returning home from war. So it really dives into the mental health issues that come along with PTSD and opioid addictions. And the Russo brothers have said, you'll get a taste of Holland's incredible performance in this movie and the range that he displays as an actor. Joe Russo says, I think you're seeing him transform from a teen actor into an adult actor, which I agree just by watching the trailer. I think he does. In the trailer, it shows that he does a fantastic job portraying the struggles that his character goes through throughout the movie. So I'm very excited to see how it goes and what the rest of the movie that we didn't see in the trailer goes. And it will be in theaters starting on February 26th before streaming on Apple TV on March 12th.
It's going to be very interesting to see, of course. We all know Tom Holland, of course, as that quirky Peter Parker, as I said, but it's good to see him take on these much more adult roles, like you said. Abby St. John, thank you very much.
Thank you.